Hey everyone, hi Tusky. This is for my friend who said she loves my shirt. So remember when I spoke about the government sitting out the weak people with the electricity being off for days and days? So I am going to speak a minute about time optimization. Now what I'm doing right here is cutting off, let me show you. You see the daffodils that are lying about here in the landscape? So I'm cutting off the tops of them. This is not recommended. This is not recommended at all. Look, you see that? See all those? But when someone's stressing over a messy landscape, you can hold off as long as you can, and then you just gotta start trimming them back and cutting them off. It's supposed to be 6 weeks, because what happens with the daffodils is as this dies off, as this flower dies off, so once these start to yellow, then you're pretty good for cutting them down. So I think I'm not too early. But anyways, all the nutrients come down and go back down into the ground, into the bulb for the flower, for the spring. And if you do this too early, if you cut them off too soon, then you will just get a bunch of greens and you won't get any flowers. And that's a problem. But it's my dad's landscape. I do the landscape, but it's his yard, and he is fussy about the neatness of it. He's always having me thin these out, cut them back. Doesn't like the way they look when they're messy. So I think it's okay. Back to time optimization. So I was in the mountains and I was gonna do some self-care, take care of some of my stuff there, and then this power thing happened and they still don't have power, and this generator needs gassed up every 4 or 5 hours, probably 5 maximum, to keep the refrigerator running and a few lights and like the microwave, and that keeps them safe in there. And can't have my 93-year-old dad running up and down the stairs and trying to fill that generator with gas and trying to lift a 5 or 10 gallon can of gasoline. That's too much for him. So, came back from the mountains, and I'm camping out here instead. And instead of being upset, I'm not upset. I'm happy to help. I am just gonna optimize my time. Everything's in good order here right now, and it's kind of nice out. The wind is blowing. Real nice. There's some more rain coming right now. It's pretty awesome out here. So I'm just chilling and doing a little cutting back of some of this sloppy daffodil stuff. Now, you can do your chores with a rush and get frustrated, or you can take your time and just enjoy. See? There's Jetty. She's enjoying. She likes to chew on the mulch. I don't know how good that is. Sometimes she throws it up. But she likes to chew on it anyway, so I just let her do what she likes to do. But anyways, I'm on the ground. I'm sitting on the ground. Sitting on the ground. Also, just touching plants with my bare hands. Also grounding. Just being a little bit of one with old Mother Earth here for a while. I'm using the time to my benefit, not against me. Not supposed to be in the days or 3 days, you know. Daddy, well, people can't hear me if the faces are dead. Here. Is that what you want? There you go. Anyways, no, not complaining. Just go with the flow. That thing I like to say. Maybe something bad was going to happen up in the mountains. Maybe I wouldn't have had a nice time. Maybe I'll have a much better time here. I'm getting some things done. I'm still off work, which is great. And, you know, doing good things for my parents. Repenting for my sins, working my way to heaven. Sometimes I like to think of it like that. Sometimes I just like to think of it as repayment for all the goodness, all the years of goodness that my parents gave to me. I'm no young one. My parents are in their 90s. They've been around for me for a long, long time. Time for me to be around for them. So, be helpful without being overwhelming. I think that's important. You want to be helpful, but you don't want to, like, be bossy. That's not helpful. Just kind of want to be there to lend that extra hand that's needed. Little Jetty. We're going to do a little camp out down in the basement area this evening. There's a little nice fireplace down there. Little pieces of fire all ready to go in the fireplace. So we can relax and have a little fire later and keep on the schedule of the generator running. Because what happens is if you let it not run and your refrigerator and your freezer don't have any power, then you got the meltdown and you lose the food and you get the drip on the ground, and that's not good. So, see those dark clouds? That's more rain coming. That's okay. It's real pretty out. And I'm getting all these cleaned up. All these daffodils. They were so pretty when they were blooming. I can show you real quick what I got blooming now. But somehow those are gonna be nice gladiolas. These were some azaleas that are really going wrong. But I don't want to take them up yet. I just cut them back hard. This is a nice mini oh my gosh, I'm blanking out on it, but this is all gonna bloom and be very, very, very fragrant. See the little, it's already starting. And then we got the I'm really blanking out on the words. These are gonna be lilies. We have 2 more pretty tulips that are left. It's the last of the tulips. The tulips and the daffodils are done. And then there's some clematis that is starting to grow. It's gonna grow up this pole. And there's a lot of stuff in the back too, which we'll maybe look at on a different day. I'm not going back there right now. Right now I'm gonna finish right this. And then coming. Live a long and healthy, happy life and take good care of you. Jenny, come. Come here. Neighbor guy. She doesn't like him. He's not very nice. So one neighbor's very nice and one neighbor's not very nice. So anyways, take good care of you. Everybody else will. Live that long and healthy, happy life and optimize your time for your best interest and everyone else's best interest.